but it's more than just that. And we'll see how this game stacks up, but it's going to be different every week. And I change my mind based off series. Depends what the defense is doing. Depends what our players are doing.
The San Francisco, the last 3 passes in there, y'all elected not to go to Devontae, had to fade high, and Hardy on an in cut. Have you played that through since that game, and did you want to go for it on 4th down?
I mean, as an offensive coach, I want to go for it when it's 4th and 20. I mean, it's you're not the head coach, so you always want the ball on offense. But I totally understood coach's decision, and it's kind of the situation I was in 2 weeks before that at Tennessee. I thought they were going to play a different look, and I decided to throw the ball on 4th and 1, and it didn't work. And I was an idiot for it. If it would have worked, it would have been a good deal. So it's 50-50 situations, and you gotta be confident in your work that you put in and what you believe is right, and you got to go with it. And it can go either way, and you live with the consequences. But when you talk about electing to go to
We have more of the power of God at our very fingertips today than any of these people in the Holy Scriptures ever did, because we have the Holy Spirit dwelling within us. We know the truth, and the truth has set us free. His name is Jesus. He said in John 14:6, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to God the Father but by me. So no matter what you're facing, whether it's a marital problem, a financial issue, a health concern, kids that don't know Christ, whatever it is, God still does miracles. But you have to ask if you want to receive. Jesus said that himself. Ask, and you shall receive. Seek, and you shall find. Knock, and the door shall be open. James tells us that we have not because we ask not. So trust God today. Trust Him for the miracle you need. In Psalm 147, verse 4,
Śpi? No to nie śpi. Grzecznie jesteś, kropuś? Grzeczny kropuś. A ten mały kurdupel? Znaczy mała. Kurde, ciągle ją mylę. Okej, wrócił Cyryl. Jak tam twoje oceny? Bo ty ostatnio nie odrabiasz lekcji prawie. Oczywiście jesteś zmęczony. Idź sobie skorzystaj najpierw. I użyj maści na trądzik. A ty, kochanieńka, zadzwoń... A, tak, ja znowu dzwonię po taksówkę. Ciągle zapominam, że ona ma samochód. Jedź gdzie chcesz. Sama. I to jest zaraz. Gdzie to jest? To całe ustronie. Chyba będzie na lazurowej promenadzie. Kąpielisko i samorody? Międzynarodowa restauracja, park myśliwski, piekarnia, rynek, sala, salon. Nie, to jednak będzie na przedmieściu. To musi być ustronie Romka, czy coś takiego. Chyba że ośrodek relaksacyjny. Przyjdź odpocząć w ośrodku rekreacyjnym. Klonowe źródełko. Możesz tu zabrać całą rodzinę albo wyjątkową dla ciebie osobę. Wszystkim zapewnimy specjalne traktowanie w naszych gabinetach odnowych i na basenach. Tak, tutaj jedziemy z Malwiną. Cyry się zaopiekuje naszymi zwierzaczkami i małą Anielką. Mam nadzieję. Malwina jeszcze chodzi w tym płaszczu zimowym swoim.
I'm reading everything so far. No one's even commented on one thing that's happened in the game except for TSMB 2 a couple times. Wait, who? What? Wait, me? I'm gonna yell at you? Okay. Yeah, you gotta stop spamming Danny now. Everybody's forgiving him. Oh my god, and he promises he's gonna try to not be as much as an asshole now, but somehow I feel like it's, you know, he's still gonna cause shit eventually. So, but for now, you can't make fun of him. But I bet you you'll get your chance again when he pisses everybody off again. How's the store coming along? You weren't paying attention at all, were you? Oh my god. Why do I even bother?
There's very little power because it's watching my eye all the time. I've already run software on it that lets me wink to take a picture or something like that. Are you thinking about how to integrate this stuff into wearables like that?
You can already imagine. One of the things that happens, if my screen's over here, I can touch it. But if my screen's over here, I don't really have any way of, you know, interacting. So I have the voice. But the most natural thing is, and imagine, you know, you look up at the screen and it responds, it reacts. You don't even have to say, you know, okay glass. You just look at it and it knows you're looking at it and you want to interact. The things of this are yeah, and we're in touch with a lot of different companies.
Yeah, because Google's not the only one doing it.
Right. Not only
Oakley has ski goggles that are going to have cameras in them soon. They tell me.
Yeah, there was another company actually in Israel who was working on glasses who also spoke to us about this. You can imagine. Meaning,
come in. Good morning, James. Yes, my breakfast. Very good. You may serve. Two lumps, please. No cream.
To call me, whether to call me on my mobile, call me on my desktop. You also can flip it around. By knowing this on a whole group of people, I might not necessarily want to call my boss. I want to call a senior vice president that is near a PC because I have to do a screen share with them. You know, so it's really valuable to know who's in their car, who's near a PC, who's logged in, and so forth.
Yeah.
Yeah. So once again, all shipping product today. Now we can actually take one step over the horizon and look at two of the technologies that we're playing with around number one, indoor location, and number two, yet another sensor we can put into the into wearable technology as we go forward.
So nobody's going to be able to take a day off of work, are they? Because we're going to answer our call, and then I'm going to call you, and I'm going to see you're on the ski lift at Squaw Valley or something.
Well, a couple of things. So Plantronics has a smarter working policy. I actually worked Friday from Alaska. This is okay when you're here.
Yeah.
The other thing, though, it's quite funny. My head of innovation that does a lot of these demos actually works from his garden shed in Seattle, and the Twitter where it says you're near your PC, you're far from your PC. A couple of weeks ago, his was saying, "Dun, dun, 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 dun,
I am Cornholio. I need TV for my bunghole.
Esas pavas todavía viven en Highland. Porque molaría. ¿Queréis ver algo que mola de verdad?
You need money for the meter, money for the toll. Don't turn on the heater, daddy's on the dole. They tell me that the devil pays good money for your soul. We don't got no dough. Tell me there's $1 in the pocket of your jeans. Need money for the baby, the bacon and the beans. I'd buy you a dozen roses, but I just don't have the means. Don't got no dough. Sorry, Mr. Landlord, I cannot pay the rent. Run down to the bank and ask them where my money went. Then come back and tell me just who overspent. Mister, let me tell you, I blame the government.